Yeah. Um, so I think we went through many these prayers, right? The three prayers we are talking, regular prayer. Now, if we make this habit, every day, then it becomes a part of your life, and gradually, it will very powerful. Bhaktidaita Madhav Maharaj, and then Anirudh Prabhu. So the prayer is before we go to sleep. Oh Govinda, the Lord of my life, Prananatha. When my death arrives, and when you come out of my body with the last breath, then please make me chant your holy name. Please do not forget and ignore me. So we are begging Krishna, oh Lord. I don't know what I will remember the last time, last breath in my life. But please, you make me sure that I remember you. And please, don't forget. So this is my humble request, like that. Then the second prayer, as soon as you get up early in the morning, first thing after you get up, oh Govinda, the Lord of my life, Prananatha. Whatever activity I shall do from now till I fall asleep in the night, let me do it as your service. And if I forget it, then please kindly remind me of this principle. Please do not forget or ignore me. This is clear, right? So whatever we do, it should be as a service to him, right? Nothing, see, in this world, we cannot do anything other than his service, but we have conditions. So, but I have the desire, Lord, today, tomorrow, soon, hopefully soon, make me everything what I do is only service to you and nothing else. This is prayer, right? Then the third prayer, after you take the bath, apply the tilak. I think there's some mistake there. Offer the following prayer when after you take the bath in early morning. Apply the tilak. After putting on tilak, that's what it means. Oh Govinda, the Lord of my life, please mercifully adjust my vision in such a way that I shall see only you in every particle and in the heart of every living entity. If I forget this principle, then please remind me of it. Please do not make any mistake. Or forgive or so like that. You get the gist of it, even if you don't do exactly, but you get the gist. And in your own sweet way, okay? You can add little. Then Ego Kishori, she sent me, she wanted where this prayer, where these 8 qualities of, this is in Jaiva Dharma, Chandogya Upanishad. So I included so that everybody will get benefit of this. We have told this many times. There are 8 symptoms. Prajanath, what are the symptoms of those who are liberated from Maya? So he is listing 8 qualities, 8 symptoms, which originally told in Upanishad, Chandogya Upanishad. Atma, apahata, apapma, vicharo, vibhrutyo, vishoko, Avijagasto apipasaha satyakamaha satyasankalpaso anveshtavyaha. 8 qualities. Unliberated soul. Is freed from all sinful activity as well as addiction to the sinful activities that arise because of the innocence of Maya. Because of Maya, we have a tendency to sin and also, addiction to that. Because the liberated soul has nothing to do with Maya, he cannot sin or addicted to the sinful activities. He always remains young and fresh. And 1 second. 1 second. So sorry for that battery disconnection. So the second point is, he always remains young and fresh and has no tendency to decay. He is ever fresh. So that's why we should not worry, looking at see how much time we spend looking into the mirror. How much time spend people, making the white hair black, so much chemical they add and they suffer from the chemicals and so many side effects, blah, 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 blah. Too much, But because the more we are associated, with body consumption, the more we suffer. But on the spiritual platform, you can see you don't have to worry. It is always young and fresh. Na jayate mriyate va kadachinayam bhutva bhavitava. Na anyate anyamane sharira. Krishna is saying, last time we went through. No? And then third, he never comes to an end or never dies. No death. He never morose, feeling unhappy or anything. He has no sensual desires. He has a natural inclination towards serving Krishna with no other. It is natural. Okay. Now what has happened? It has become natural to material things. It is not natural, it is unnatural. But natural to the soul is, anuraga towards Krishna, love towards Krishna. Like the rivers, right? Ganga flows from Himalayas up. Naturally goes to the sea. Most of the river, right? All this. So like that, he is unstoppable. Whether it's American, Indian, these are all designations. You are born American, all right. But next life we can be in India, right? Maybe in India, past life, we may be in America now. These are all pertaining to the body, but the soul has no that designation. So, because his desires are towards serving only Krishna, they are faultless, pure, truthful desires. And all of his desires become realized, and they are truthful, pure desires. Because they're all truth, pure. They become realizable, because our desires are all untrue. Because why? You might desire today, then you might hate it tomorrow, right? Right? Oh, I made a mistake yesterday. No one will tell, no, I will make a mistake tomorrow. Right? So, The thing is, but in this case, when you are serving Krishna, there is no mistake. No. He was there before, now, tomorrow, you know. So it becomes eternal. So the whole world, including ours, is designed to serve only Krishna. You know, there is no higher than Krishna. You know, there's one question I forgot. You know. Oh, only when we go to Golok Vrindavan we realize that there is something higher than Krishna. No, that's not possible. Because when you every step, at least in India, even anywhere, you can see a presence of Krishna. You know. There cannot be higher than Krishna. Krishna contains himself. He contains everything. There is nothing outside. You know. If there is something higher than Krishna, then he must have all these qualities that Krishna has. So who can we find other than Krishna having all this? Who has declared, you know, openly? Say, Bhagavad Gita, he saw one thing, must sent out, you know, that in US so many people singing, you know, all 700 slokas of Bhagavad Gita. It's amazing, you know. Just by hearing it, even if you don't understand, it brings so much peace, tranquility to ourselves. You know, we feel elevated. That is the power. Is no one can deny this. So then continuing in the Dashamula Shloka, Krishna says, Dashamula Shloka, the good fortune of the jiva who is wandering aimlessly in the material world arises when he meets a Rasika Vaishnava who relates at the nectar of Hari. So this is what it says. But he says there might be an objection. If you do pious activities, Ashtanga Yoga, cultivating Brahma Jnana, doing so many things, right? Maybe is it possible to get bhakti, Shuddha bhakti, Hari bhakti? So Babaji is telling Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, what Krishna himself is telling. No, that is not true. He says, I'm not controlled by those who perform yoga, study Sankhya philosophy, perform religious duties and pious activities, study the Vedas, perform penance and austerities, practice renunciation or accept sannyas, perform sacrifice and welfare activities, give donation in charity, practice fasting and other work, perform yajna, chant confidential mantras, go on pilgrimage and follow all the rules and regulations for spiritual life. But then if you read this, wait a minute, what am I doing? Right? So, but however, one who accepts satsanga, which destroys all material attachments, can control me. But he can do all this, but if it is not minimizing or destroying the material attachments, you know, that we have, right? Then these are all useless. See, material attachments, you know, they're not this body. So where do you learn that? From whom we have done that? We have achieved that. Satsanga, sadhu sanga. Sadhu, we saw, right? Definition. One, non-envious, you know, desiring welfare of all others. on the material platform, you never desire welfare for all. Maybe little circle, right? Yourself, right? After that, little circle, family circle,
大
maybe
家好，这里
little, city, state, like that. Entire world, entire country for all time, no. Only sadhu, genuine and no duplicity. See, simple. Vaishnava is actually simplicity. No complication. No. So that's why he is telling. Having that and then all this, it will add up. You go to pilgrimage. Actually, to go to pilgrimage is what? To meet sadhus, right? And then all this basically following rules and regulations. Because we heard from sadhu, we can minimize our, reduces our attachment to this material. So that's why when Krishna sent Uddhava to Vrindavan, he says, Uddhava is telling, see, Krishna is in Mathura and he's talking to Uddhava, please, go and, my parents are in separation. Please pacify them. Give my message to them. Mother, father, Nandamara, Yashoda. Then Uddhava he listened and then looked for a while. Krishna, is there anything else other than this? Then Krishna is paused for a while. He says, then what should I tell him or not tell him? Krishna is thinking now. Is there anything else other than pacifying your parents? Uddhava. Now he's thinking, should I tell anything now or not telling it? Then he came to the conclusion, if I don't tell him now, when I'm going to tell him? Krishna is thinking, when I'm going to tell him? Better tell him now. So then Krishna said, yes, there is one more work. What is that? In Vrindavan, the gopis are very most dear to me. They have offered their entire heart to me. Other than me, they don't know anything. For sake of myself, they have given up all the activities of deha and body, and then necessities of the body. They have forgotten. Then you can imagine one who has forgotten or not caring for the needs of the body, what state he will be achieved? eating, drinking, taking bath, changing clothes, or decorating oneself, working on air. They are not aware of it, not forgotten. Their body has become very thin. And you have to see, for sake of myself, they have given up their relatives, house, wealth, so-called, etc. And they love only me. Day and night, extremely thinking about me. They are immersed in Uddhava. In this world, offering one's heart to others like this, you might not ever see again. How they are maintaining their life force. Their life force has come to their neck. I don't know how long they will alive. That's why please go immediately to Vrindavan, and then you protect their life force. Going there, give my message, but what is that? Soon I will come back. I will come back tomorrow, day after, like that. By expectation of that, they will maintain their life. Because they will be thinking, oh, Krishna might come any time. He will not tell a lie. No, you have to be alive. When he comes, if you are not there, you will feel bad. We don't want him to make unhappy. So with that, they will keep themselves. So please go quickly. So this is offering oneself. Like Manmano Madbhakta Madhya, offering one's mind and heart to him. So Gurudev is saying, we have seen stages of bhakti, like LKG, UKG, first standard, second standard, third standard, fourth, like that in mundane school, right? Same way in bhakti also. Adava Shraddha, first faith. Then association, sadhu. Then starting the bhajan, then all the removal of all the anarthas, unwanted things. Nishta, very strong. Ruchi, taste. Asakti, attachment. Bhava, prema. So Gurudev says, our giving our heart starts only at the time of, not at the stage of Shraddha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivritti, Nishta, Ruchi. Asakti up to 50%. Bhava 75%. Only in prem we can offer ourselves completely, our heart and mind. So now how to do that, Krishna is explaining. But anyway, so all this we learn in Sadhu Sangha. That's why Sadhu Sangha, Sadhu Sangha, Sadhu Sarva Shastra koi lava matra Sadhu Sangha Sarva Siddhi. So for that he is elaborating next. What he is saying is, just as a jewel or a crystal reflect the color of the object with which it is in contact. So you take a crystal near an object, then the object takes on that right, like color. So like that, if we associate with the sadhu, we take on good qualities. But if we take the association of opposite, right, material, bad quality, then we also, if we associate with a drunkard, we soon become drunkard. We get programmed, what we associate with. See, this is a very powerful machine. It gets programmed just by near, good or bad. So, very powerful machine. The language and all that, example, a small baby, even a small baby, give this, this Android or, for example, Android phone or some other phone, right? You only took. So they know how to do this, up and down. Who taught them? So very, very. That's why he says, root cause of all good fortune is the association of pure sadhus. And even unintentional association with saintly people, we obtain good fortune. That's why sadhus go, like the other time we were saying, we Nagar Kirtan, some pretext or the other, by chance, you associate with them. Like I was telling you about Jaiva Dharma, one sadhu, very elevated, but he heard it, pure chanting, tears in the eyes only, but he was moved. His heart was melted, So he gave up all his designations, and then he ran. He was searching for the sadhu. Finally, he did not meet him. Then he took him to Navadvip, right? So, like that, it can U-turn. We will not be even 1/11th of a second. If we hear that sound, it can transform us. It can destroy, all our millions of lifetime. That's why Krishna is stressing sadhu sangha, sadhu sangha. By reading this and that, it will eventually lead to that. See, even if you have Bhagavad Gita unknowingly in your house, it adds to your Sukriti. Okay? You understand? Vibration is there. Even if you hear, it adds. Gradually, we become qualified. So eventually get to the association. So that's why Swami Maharaj, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, whom should I stand? He himself went to Burma and all those places, But he empowered Swami Maharaj. And then our Gurudev also sang. And that's why we are talking, and then, so that's the power, So, same way it is true. Unknowingly associating with materialist is the cause of bondage in the material world. Even unknowingly, if you so, because what they will be talking, they'll be reinforcing the bodily concept. They are, you and me related to this body, like that. So if we keep on hearing or associating, this is what we become. That's why these prayers, okay? These prayers, even, see, daily what you have to do. Some of us are not fortunate enough to be devotees all the time, right? Once a week or maybe now and then. But what about daily? We'll be with so many other materialistic people, right? How to protect ourselves? That's why at the time of going to bed, you recite these slokas, ask forgiveness. Then it brings back association, what you heard, what you read. Even read one sloka, like I will send maybe next week or something, maybe some 8-10 slokas Bhagavad Gita, essence of all Bhagavad Gita, essence of all Bhagavatam, these two, and then gradually meditate before going to bed, then that way this will wash all the association that we had from morning till night, all the materialistic, so then you take rest, in a peaceful way, then again get up, take that dose, okay? First you take the dose of spiritual breakfast, okay? Okay. Otherwise, if you take directly material breakfast, then you have a problem. So, these prayers, and so we will be protected. That's what these prarthana prayers, this is. Like I was telling, oh, innumerable Vaishnavas, innumerable devotees, innumerable realized souls who can taste devotional mellows, and innumerable spiritual masters. I'm a dust particle at your lotus feet, life after life. I'm not this and that, I'm dust at your lotus. Please give me shelter and stop the wandering of my mind. See, our mind is wandering here and there. Why? We are not taken shelter at the lotus feet of a great Vaishnava. We are not considering ourselves as a dust at the lotus feet. That's why our mind is it's searching. What does that mean? I'm wandering. It is searching for that association unknowingly or knowingly. Okay. So mind itself is, is wandering. It's not happy, right? So when we give that impetus, right, to the mind, then it stops wandering. It will, like that. Then please affix me at the lotus feet of Lord Krishna and Gauranga. If I have committed any offense at your lotus feet, knowingly or unknowingly, in this lifetime or some other lifetime, oh spiritual masters, please forgive me. Why? I am under your shelter. I am taken your shelter. Please forgive me. Knowingly, unknowingly, this life or many lifetimes, I'm done offenses. Please, please, please forgive me. See? Then, admitting ourselves, I may be sinful, offensive, dishonest, good or bad, or maybe all of this. Whatever I may be, I'm still yours. Please cast your merciful glance at me, O wealth of my life, O my spiritual masters, lifetime after lifetime. Please allow me to maintain my feelings of belonging to you. I have surrendered to your lotus feet. Now, Hanuman, for example, right? Powerful. When he went to Lanka, he met Vibhishan, and he's telling Vibhishana, they are talking, because Vibhishana realized that Hanuman, he must be great Vaishnava. And then Hanuman also realized that he must be Vaishnava. So they are meeting and talking. Vibhishana is telling, I am born in a demonic family. Right? Is the brother of Ravana. How is the situation? He is telling, it's like between the teeth, the tongue, right? Tongue is the softest, right? Tongue is the soft tissue. What about teeth? Very hard. What teeth has to do? It has to work between the teeth, right? Like this, without getting hurt. Imagine, try to meditate on this for a while. Okay. You think the tongue has any eyes? It has to constantly be watching, the teeth, otherwise grinding. I mean, it can be painful, right? How it is moving, in between the teeth. You get the point? It's an amazing thing. Do you try always? Oh, I should avoid. Oh, now I'm grinding. I have to bring my, tongue inside, right? Even if you do, it's impossible. See how Krishna is doing. Amazing. So then you think there is a chance that I can be saved? I'll have mercy of Lord Ram. Then Hanuman is telling, what Vibhishan? Look at me. I'm a useless monkey. I have no morals. I'm fit for nothing. If anybody utters my name, they will not get their food that day. See, Hanuman is telling. So humble. If anybody remembers me, they will not get food. They will become bereft of the food. I am so sinful. I am unworthy. He's telling like that. You see? So, Rupa Goswami, how he prays, oh Lord, I don't have even a sesame seed of bhakti to you. Still, I have faith that you can make impossible possible, possible impossible. That's why I have this desire to be at your tangled up at your lotus feet. Radharani is telling, I don't have even a gandha of bhakti to you. So this is the nature of bhakti, That's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Trunadapi Sunichena, Tarorapi Sahishnuna, Amanina, Manadena, Kirtaniya Sadari. Humility. Not artificial humility, When your bhakti comes, humility. Cannot help it. More humbler than bread of grass. More tolerant than a tree. Constantly chant. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself, Krishna himself, when he came as a devotee, he felt it. So he's crying for Krishna. So not artificial, but anyway, that's why these prarthana prayers. We included some other prayers. Forgiveness from Tulsi Devi. Even if you are not plucking and all that, you must have plucked the Tulsi leaves in your previous life or whatever, right? So ask forgiveness. Oh Mother of the Universe, please forgive me if I have caused you any pain by picking the leaves. Oh Vrindadevi, I offer my humble respects. Remembering Vrindadevi, okay? Remembering her elevates us, purifies us. Seeing her, okay, touching her. But one thing, ladies should be aware of it. In your period time, don't go near or touch it, okay? it's she is very pure. She will not survive. Huh? So from a distance or in your mind you can pray. Huh? So prayer to the Tulsi. Even if you water Tulsi, so much. You must give devotion to her. Actually, the energy, positive energy, associating Tulsi is amazing. When a Tulsi leaf is no less than the cow, of course, cow dung, we say the cow, right? No less than that. She is also same or more, she's. That's why we wear Tulsi mala, Tulsi kanti mala, right? We say neck beads, right? Why is that? If you are in touch with the neck, body with the Tulsi, we remain pure. Even though we put so many things. Right, one question was asked, you remember Ganga, right? Oh, Ganga, people throw the dead bodies, they bathe, soap, washing, and it is contaminated. So if we if we take that Ganga water and we do achaman, don't you think we get sick or like that, right? One question. Actually, in truth, you cannot contaminate Ganga water. Okay, this is Shastra and also scientific. Okay, so don't have any mind. It cannot contaminate because it is not material. It looks material. Ganga water is like any other water, but because of our condition, eyes, understand? It is so pure, we cannot see. Like I was giving example of cow dung, right? Or tulsi plant, right? So looks material, but it is not. These are all transcendental things. Chinmaya is appearing. They have taken the form of a plant, ordinary plant, like a leaf, water, Ganga water, Tulsi leaf, but it is not ordinary leaf. Ganga water is also not ordinary water. So, holy dham is not ordinary. So, water, Ganga water is not ordinary. People have taken this water, scientists, okay, they unbelievable, they cannot comprehend what power is there. They're trying to do some, material studies. They cannot understand. Simply cannot contaminate it. So even if you take that water, take it achaman, you will not. Rather, you get purified. Your diseases will go away. Okay. Ganga water cannot cause disease to you at any state, at anything. Okay. Even it might discolor this, that, mixed with, no, you have to have that faith. Even if you do not have faith. See, Britishers, when they occupied India, they were ruling India. That time there were not many flights. There were no flights actually. Flights started in 1900 afterwards, right? 1904. After 1904. Of course, before that, India had planes already, that is different. So in 18th century and all that, people has to travel by boat, by ships. Even now people travel. Now they have to carry water because water is essential. So they have to stay in sea for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Now what about water? So if they carry any fresh water, any river, anything, 3 months, they were get contaminated. They could not remain fresh. But they tried Ganga water. Boy, it remained fresh even after 3 months, 4 months. That's why the Acha, या हमको इतना चाहिए. या इधर ही आया, देखिए किधर है. अच्छा, इसमें आधा ले लीजिए यार, देखिए कल आ जाएगा. So what I'm saying is, the Britishers used to carry Ganga water in the ships, documented, okay? No other water. And it never get contaminated, never get spoiled, rather, never get spoiled. So, because it's, see, cow also, see, right in front of our eyes, okay? Cows are there, especially basic, pure Indian breed with a hump on it. They don't take bath every day. They don't brush their teeth. They are not having a nice bed, air conditioned or anything. Nowadays cold and breaks my heart, Very, but they look clean. They pass urine and stool, right? Cow dung and very pure, no bad smell. Understand? We use that to purify everything else. Antiviral, antibiotic, it is proven. Scientists, Now, you take any other animal other than cow. You think you will, I mean, the dog's urine and stool smells nicely. Right? You see what I'm saying? No other animal. It's considered contact, but it is only cow. See? That's why Krishna has, Sanatana Goswami says, Krishna has sent these things, cows, Tulasi, Olidam, Name, Vaishnavas, to what? To protect this creation, to maintain this creation. Other than these elements, they are there adding entropy, what we call entropy is disorder, right? Disorder, increasing. What it balances, reducing the disorder, is these things which are spiritual. So these are all revealed by the sadhu sangha. You can experience it. The environment gets purified by the breathing of the cows. See, we take in oxygen, we give out carbon dioxide, right? Our own breath coming out, right? Exhalation of our breath. If I inhale, I will die, right? It's a poison for me, poison for us. Cows are not like that. You take their exhale, you get purified of so many diseases. The environment becomes cleaned, So amazing things are there. So same way the Ganga water, holy name, right? See, Ganga water, you see what I'm saying? This is a good point, I'm getting into, I'm indirectly answering all your questions. You get the point? Even though I will not be going through, right? So, see, water looks, Ganga water looks ordinary, like any other ordinary water, right? But in reality, like I was telling you, it is not, right? Same way, Krishna's name, it may appear like Krishna, Rama, Radhe, but just like Ganga water is so different from other water, because it's a spiritual thing. It has taken the form of water. Understand? Huh? Same way the spirit, the name, Krishna's name is not different from him. He has appeared in this world in the sound form, Krishna. That's why you utter something else, Coca-Cola, some other stuff, and then Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Totally different. One, right, releases from this bondage, the other one binds us to the bondage. Right? If you think of any other material things, okay, even if you think, right, it has its own effect. Same way it has the effect. Right? See, in Harvard University, okay, these are scientific studies. Repetitive names of God, right? Induces relaxation response. Understand? If you repeat something material, it does the opposite. If you think of like a bar, right? You see what I'm saying? What will be thinking, right? You associate with what is going on in the bar, all nasty things. Right? So negative, very word bar, or liquor. Where Krishna, right? Prasadam. See, the words have an amazing thing. Bhagavad Gita, the word itself has a very powerful vibration along with it. So if you keep on doing that, that vibration will make us pure, right? It's like washing the pot, right? Suppose you are not washed pot for a while, right? You have to use this or like that. Our contamination, material contamination, starts releasing and then coming out. Ekadasi, even best by reciting all the 24 and 28, 26 names of Ekadasi alone you will make so much progress, so much beneficial. So like that. Without that, it is not possible. We are helpless. Okay, we are doomed. Understand? It's like, suppose if you are drowning, what chance is there for you to save yourself? Tell me. The more you try, the more you drown. Is it not? Imagine you are on top of a sand also, or an earth, like a very meshy earth. You try yourself, right? The more struggle you do, the more you go down. Is it not? Finally, it comes to you, get immersed, and then what? Like you cannot even raise your hand. Have you seen a picture? One time I saw, Baba, unbelievable, in a mud. Some, why? So only way is someone else who is not in that place throws a what? Rope. And then you have to hold on to it. Not that, oh, please, rope, catch me. No, you have to catch the rope, okay? Rope is not going to catch you. You have to catch it. You have to take in, initial thing. Then when he is pulling, it's going to be pain. Understand? Because you're already tight. Understand? It will not be nice thing. Initially, it will be painful. But as you come out, the pain will become less and less. Then you will feel also inner feeling that you'll be saved. You'll be saved. Right? Many things happening. Huh? So same way in the spiritual path also. So the rope is that holy name. Tulsi, Ganga water, cow, Vaishnavas, they're all like a rope, okay, in this drowning ocean, right? Ocean of material. That's why, see, if you look at these prayers again, 5 verses describing one's pitiful state, Vijnapati Panchaka, Mat samo nasti papatman. Mat samo nasti papatman. Meaning, oh Purushottam, there is no one as sinful and offensive as I am. How can I describe myself? Naparadicha kaschana. Parihare api lajjemi kim guve Purushottama. How can I describe myself? I'm embarrassed to admit my sins and I'm hesitant to give them up. Remember one prayer last time we were talking, like this. See, as I am. This is our situation. We have to admit it. Without any of this help, we are like that. Hanuman was feeling like that. Vibhishana was feeling like that. So then he says, Yuvatinam yatha yunam cha yuvatau yatha. Mano abhiramate tadvat mano me ramatam tvayi. Just as the minds of young ladies take pleasure in thinking of young men, and the minds of young men take pleasure in thinking of young women, kindly let my mind take pleasure in you alone. See, this is prayer you have to do in the morning and evening. Okay? So that way it gives a lot of energy. It protects us from this unholy association. See, you have to continue our life because we have to working or taking care of family, parent, this and that. You have to. But you need protection. So this is what it is. Huh? Then Bhumau Skalita Padana Bhumir Eva Valambanam Tvai Jata Paradana Tvam Eva Sharanam Prabho. Now, just as the ground is the only support for those whose feet have slipped. Suppose we slip, right, on the ground. Now, who is going to support it? Right? Earth only. So, you alone are the only shelter even for those who have offended. We have offended him, so knowingly and unknowingly, this way that, right? Only he can be support us. No, we have nothing else. Understand? We have to understand, we realize that, we pray like that. Lord, like mother, right? Baby is there, but baby is kicking the mother. I don't like it, this, that. But it can cry or kick so much, but finally what happens? You think somebody else will give shelter to the baby? No, only mother, right? Baby can do anything. Huh? Finally. So, like that is waiting for us to take shelter. Cry for him. Sarvadharman parityaja mam ekam sharanam rajam tvam sarva papebhyam. I'm waiting. When you are going to look at me like two birds in a tree. Remember? Huh? One bird is watching and giving permission. The other one is leaves, flowers, fruit, eating and eating. Never looking at the other bird who is always associating, always was there with that bird. Even in this material world, Paramatma is there with us all the time, right? We cannot be without Paramatma. Atma cannot be without Paramatma. Is there anyone Any good, who is your best friend? Who can spend you a lot of time with you, right? Oh, my friend, he spends so much time with me because he cares and this and that friendship. But the Atma is there all the time, whether you are sleeping, going to the bathroom, everywhere, you know. So it can be any best friend than Paramatma. But we have no realization, we have no awareness, first of all. That's why Sadhu Sangha tells you this awareness, brings out point. Hey, already with you all the time. You're not alone. No. Become aware of it. He's giving the awareness. Oh, my time is up. Okay. Yeah, program today. Go. So, then we are praying to the Radhe. Oh, Srimati Radhika, dearest of Lord Govinda. Govinda Vallabhe Radhe. Prartye tvam aham sada twadiyam iti yathau Govindo mam tvaya saha. Oh, Srimati Radhika, dearest of Lord Govinda. This is always my request to you. May you and Govinda consider me to be yours. Radhe Vrindavanadisha Karnamrita Vahini Krupaya Nija Padabja Dasham Mayam Pradiyatham. O Srimati Radhika, O Queen of Vrindavan, you are a flowing river of nectarian compassion. Please be merciful to me and grant me the service of your lotus feet. So then we will finish this 5 verses to the divine. Samsara Sagaram Nata Putra Mitre Gruhan Bhoktarao me Ivam Eva Prapanna Vaya Vanjana. Oh Radha Krishna, you are my protector from the ocean of material existence, which is characterized by selfish attachment to sons, friends, household, and land. Therefore, you are known as the destroyers of the fear for those who are surrendered unto you. O your Lordship, I now offer unto you, your lotus feet, myself, and whatever little I possess in this world as well as the next, everything. O your Lordship, I am certainly the abode of many offenses and completely devoid of any devotional practice. I do not have any other shelter, therefore I regard you as my ultimate goal. O Master of Srimati Radhika, I am yours by actions, mind and word. So, O lover of Sri Krishna, Srimati Radhika, I belong to you alone. Both of you are my only destination. O Sri Radha Krishna, O ocean of mercy, I am taking shelter of you. Although I am fallen and offender, kindly be pleased with me and make me your servant. Then, next one. This is the prayer, okay? This is in the Archa Dipika. After doing anything, little prarthana, little puja, or anything, you can do this. Even after arati or doing, we are supposed to do. Oh my Lord, O Janardhan, please allow whatever little puja I have performed to become complete. Although I am devoid of devotion, unable to chant the mantras properly, and imperfect in my performance. With all this, we are asking, oh Lord, make it complete. Out of your causeless mercy, please accept a leaf, flower, water, fruit, stuff, whatever has been offered with devotion. Then, Vidinam, please, if the mantras have been improperly chanted or the procedure have been imperfectly performed, please kindly forgive me. Meaning, I am devoid of rules, mantras, even whatever little I have done. please kindly make it, proper, and then please forgive me. Please forgive whatever inauspicious acts I have performed due to my being without proper knowledge or due to my performing them unknowingly, and accept me as your insignificant servant. Let my normal condition be service. Okay? Smriti seva gatir yatra. Smriti chinta stutir vacha. Bhuya sarvatmana Vishnu. Madhiyam tvai chestitham. Let my normal condition be service. Okay? Let my movement be holy pilgrimage. Let my thought be remembrance of you. And let my words be glorification of you, O Vishnu. Let the activities of my entire mind, body, and soul be engaged in you. So, Hare Krishna. Ma first rank na? Wow, very good. So, then thousands of offenses are committed by me day and night, but think of me as your servant and kindly forgive me. Actually, thousands of offenses are committed by me day and night, every second. Day and night. So please, as a servant, kindly forgive. Oh Govinda, you promised that your devotee will never perish. By remembering this over and over again, I am able to retain my life. Yes. See, he has given that word. He will not give up. Bhaktas. See, this is the really greatest boon that we have. Suppose if you doubt, oh, what if I become a devotee? Maybe he gives me up. You understand what I'm saying? Then what? How do you feel? Oh, wait a minute! It's all my struggle. Give me up. Try to understand. Okay, he will not give you up. He's there as Paramatma. You see, even if you are doing abominable things, okay, he's waiting. So if I become a devotee, he was waiting and so much patience when I am not a devotee. You think after becoming devotee, he will forget me. You understand what I'm saying? He'll be more, please. Hare Krishna. So, you understand what I'm saying? So, I'm sorry, I'm running out of time and also some guests. Yeah. Please forgive me. Yeah. Even though this question and answer, it was, okay, because I answered so many. So, but anyway, we'll go through again next week. Thank you again. Sorry for this thing. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyeva cha patitanam pavanebhyo वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। वैष्णव शिला गुरुदेव की जय, गुरुपाद पद्म की जय, गुरु वर्ग की जय, गुरु परंपरा की जय। जय जय हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय, महाप्रसाद जय, तुलसी महारानी की जय, वृंददेव की जय, गंगा देवी की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदी हरि हरि हरे कृष्ण।